Aloha, my name is Sister Malia Dominica Wong. I am a Dominican sister of the Most Holy Rosary of the Philippines, whose mother house is in Iloilo. I was born in Kailua in the Moku district of Ko'olaupoko on the island of Oahu in Hawaii. As a third-generation Chinese, I grew up with my great-grandmother, often staying with us for months on time, as she rotated between different family households. From her, I learned that there were soups for the different seasons to strengthen us for cooler winter months, although Hawaii, like the Philippines, has more of a rainy season and a sunny season, and to cool us down during the spring or summer months. I also learned, as my elder sister had asthma, that burning a piece of garlic on the bottom of her foot helped her to breathe when she direly could not. When I had a fever too, it wasn't too bad, as I remember being given ginger ale to drink, perhaps the Chinese way, similar to being given Royal True Orange, only available in the Philippines. As a practitioner of La'aulapa'au, our Hawaiian terminology meaning plant medicine, under the tutelage of Kahuna La'aulapa'au, Levon Ohai from Hawaii, I find that there are numerous parallels in herbal usage with the Philippines. As many of the sisters I live with in the convent are from Panay, they have told me stories of the Negritos and how they were the first to identify plant usage as medicine when they arrived. For example, if they had a fever, they would use the puyo leaf, placing it on their forehead to cause perspiration. This is similar to our using of the tea leaf to cool down the body. Another plant with similar usage is the malunggay or moringa, to stop bleeding wounds, to increase breast milk in mothers, or just to eat with chicken and papaya and soup. In Hawaii, one local farm is selling a packet of 30 capsules for $11.49 US. There's a priest here who is often attacked by gout. Friends told him about taking turmeric. In the Philippines, it is very popular, and with jarna, procumbens, longevity spinach, a creative combination. In Hawaii, a local farm sells olena with cacao powder for reducing inflammation for about $25 for 2 ounces. A sister one day cut her finger. I thought she was going to the malunggay tree, but rather she gathered a couple of leaves from what I thought was my Hawaiian herbal plant, hauovi in Hawaiian, used as a nervine to stop her bleeding. According to our Hawaiian legends, sickness was brought to the islands by strangers from Kahiki. However, as they traveled from island to island, there was one who trailed them and brought healing. This was Kamakanui Ahailono, the large-eyed messenger who pursues. He became known as the first kahuna healer in Hawaii. Perhaps similar to the albulario Philippine herbalist or the mananambal in local terms in Sikihor. When we speak of Hawaii's healing practices, the word Hawaii itself speaks of the 3 main components of healing. Ha, the breath; Wai, the water; and I, the spirit. The primary practices are La'aulapa'au, herbal medicine; Lomi Lomi, Hawaiian massage; Ho'oponopono, spiritual counseling to make things right. The kahunas took a holistic approach, incorporating body, mind, and spirit in their prescriptions. The process involved spirituality, and prayer. It was just not a matter of handing one the herbs and collecting a fee as if going to a pharmacy. As a spiritual work, it was considered a service, not something that could be bought. For example, if I am preparing an herbal formula for someone with a dis-ease, I would begin with pule prayer to gain the ike or inner knowledge to see the person before me in his or her 3 parts of body, mind, and spirit, and the state of health of each. Continuing with the interview, I would make note of not only what one's countenance looked like, but one's gait, how they are sitting, holding up the head, skin tone, but also the tonality and strength of the voice, the smell, the clarity of the eyes. As Auntie Margaret Machado, Lomi Lomi massage master from the Big Island, used to teach, when you go out to pick herbs, pray. When you prepare them, pray. And the secret part of it is that before the sun goes down, you ho'oponopono, you search your heart. Ho'oponopono meaning we empty all ourselves and ask for forgiveness before the sun goes down. You can't go to sleep with a troubled mind or troubled heart. You feel good because you are open-minded. Do it as a family. When you pray every day, your blood vessels open, your nerves open, your muscles open, you relax. The Lord is going to open the way. Plants are just plants. In respecting them and talking to them and asking their permission to be used, however, coupled with prayer, they can do their work, which leads us into healthy lifestyles. We know that the key to dietary changes is that what we eat will determine what we look like, what we can do, and also sometimes when we might die. Some years cut off versus living a long life like those living closer to nature and ingesting more plants and fruits. To live a healthy lifestyle in Hawaiian culture involves reconnecting back to the Aina, the land, especially that from which you were born, as you carry on the DNA of the place coursing through you. Incorporate the spirituality, culture, and cosmology, as these are all affect who you are. As Bradley E. Hope and Jeanette Harbado Hope advise in their article, Native Hawaiian Health in Hawaii, Historical Highlights, take time to talk story, to know yourself more, and to share what really is going on in your life. Lifestyle changes? Consider no alcohol, no smoking, no drugs, no excess partying. Never become addicted to anything but love. Remember the impact words or olelo can have on the psychology of others. Be honest and optimistic. Learn what aloha really means, Mabuhay, and make it part of your personal daily life and work. Thank you.